Good morning. I do. Hi everybody, I hope y'all, for me it is a good morning, but I hope y'all are having yourselves a lovely day, night, evening, whatever time zone y'all be in today.
Hello.
Hello. I am barely even managing to stay up. I'll be honest, I am barely managing to stay up. I am so fucking tired even after I just woke up, had some breakfast, did some exercises, and now I'm here. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Morning while good has just been a bit rough mentally. But hey, it is what it is. Either way though, I at least hope y'all's out there are having yourselves a good one, whatever it may be. And also, hello, Conker. My brain be mentally everywhere. I don't know now what to say and talk about. But I will tell you one thing that we are going to be doing, and that is the good old drawing of many things. What is the many things? It is one thing. I know I said many things, but it is one thing in particular. They got me yawning. I mean, hey, yawning can be contagious. That's what I do know about it. So, I mean, apologies, I guess. It's still early for me, and I wish I could go ahead and just lay back into my bed and just like sleep off whatever amount of sleep I need to get. But I mean, I got this shit to do. So I mean, can I really say anything? But yeah. For anybody that's unaware of what we're doing today, I should at least let you know we are doing some drawing today, which is why we're on the art section of Twitch, if you haven't even realized that, in which case, where the fuck are your eyes? That's my question to you. But yeah, that's pretty much what we're gonna be doing, and we're gonna be working on the project that I wanted to work on earlier, yesterday, before the stream decided to crash out and just fucking break itself. I mean, my internet. Anyway. Yeah, the piece that we're gonna be working on is the Okami piece, because that one it's been in the works for a bit of a minute now, and I think it's about time that we just stop putting it off for a minute and actually try to work on it. That sounds like a nice idea, doesn't it? So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. But before we hop over to the art over here, basically, to get it out of the way, I have a Redbubble and a coffee. If you want to help support your boy in any sort of way, head over to my Redbubble for some stickers. They're fairly cheap. Practically most of them are under $2. And I also have a coffee where I do commissions for Twitch emotes and regular art pieces. So if you want to head over there and help support your boy, you can feel free to do so. It is not necessary to do, but it is well appreciated. But anywho, that's said and done. Let's move over to get having some art done. Anyway, I think to wake myself up a little bit more. Hold on one second. Let me change the music a little bit, because this has been playing the entire fucking time. Okay. I need to do myself some jumping jacks so I can wake the fuck up, samurai. Alright, hold on 1 minute. Oh, there's gonna be murder on my legs, as the entirety of my waist area still hurts because of exercises. I'm gonna try my best. Gotta get the heart pumping, so just wake me up, please. It feels like I barely help. Oh boy, hello. Okay, so last time we were making something involved with this, we were working on Ishun. We were working on this super tiny, small speck of a being. Just because we had to get him finished, I guess. I don't know. My brain on, but is mainly off. It is on autopilot mode, and it's kind of hard to keep track of everything. Alright. Oh. Oh, stop it. It's good. I need stuff for Ishun, please. I need reference art. I need shit to look at. Alright, there's what I'm looking for. Hello, Ishun. Hi. Back. Forgive me. It really is just. It really is early. Holy shit. Just have over the past 2 days, I had to skip out on like waking up early because literally on Monday I had to wake up early to do some stuff and it's a bit crazy to say the least. What a hectic fucking week, man. Okay, anyway. I say focusing up a little bit and trying to get a lot of the skin tone stuff out of the way because I feel like it kind of would be a little necessary. By that I mean just like the little scuffs on the knees. See that little patch of skin getting on the clothing? We don't want that. Clothes could not have skin on them. Well, I say that, but leather clothing exists. Come on. Oil, bro. Okay, there we go. What the fuck was that? Come on now, yeah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Not that. That falsetto in that yawn, huh? Okay. I think for the most part we got everything done pretty well for us soon. We just need to now kind of focus up on making the outlines look a lot better than they actually do right now. How do we do that, you may ask? By going over to the line art and doing a lot of this. Some of you may ask, why do I go ahead and put myself through some torture? I don't know. This is how my mind works, so just leave it be. I know that there are probably going to be some artists out there that are just going to be like, why you do that and not do this? Well, it's because I didn't know how to do other techniques like that. It feels more appropriate to do it, especially since I'm using Procreate, so calm down. Actually thinking about it, it might be better to kind of make the brush just a tad bit smaller. Just because it feels a little too large for any sort of art piece like this, I'll be honest with you. Holy itchy the nose. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. I had breakfast earlier and I got the hiccups. Damn it, come on, bring that back. Thank you. Thank you for Procreate. Thank you for not being a massive dickhead about the situation. Cooperating. Not many things do that. Here we go, round and round and round we go. Where do we stop? Nobody knows. Just kidding, I do, and it's to bed because I need to sleep again. I am still very tired, if I'll be honest with you. Right now you are witnessing a man whose brain is very much off at the moment. Thank you for joining along. I hope you enjoyed the man who wakes up with a rotted brain. My brain feels like that of a toaster, except it's already been in the bath and we had trouble trying to get it out. We lost a life on the way, and now we're here. The only thing is, I am the toaster, and my brain was the person. You're probably wondering, then what is the bathtub in this situation? What bathtub? No, the brush is a little too big. Yeah, I better shrink it. I better shrink that bad boy down. Come on. We gotta hide those seams in between each color frame. We need to make sure that there's no little spots where anybody can see like any sort of mistakes or issues. And that's the point with many art pieces. You gotta make sure that whatever you're working on looks good, looks nice, looks dandy, looks appropriate for the situation at hand. You're probably thinking, is there a pun in that because you're working on a hand? No, that just happened to be the wording I said. You know, the words no pun intended. It drives me crazy. I want you to go. Holy fuck, this brush in particular is like a hassle to even fucking deal with, dude. And now I'm not saying brushes and like the thing I'm drawing on right now. I'm saying the brush that I'm using to draw right now. Before there's any formats of confusion here. Yeah, this is where the brush kind of need to get a little bigger. I feel like it takes a minute just to even like hold on, look at this. You see how long that took just to pop the fucking paint down? Like, look at this. Starting up here at the top. What the fuck? Procreate, what were you thinking? Hey, this song's over with. We get to get to the next one. Yeah. The clock tower stage music. This shit is iconic. I love it. I love it a lot. This mod had to be iconic as hell. Come on now, Project. I need you to cooperate. Have this brush cooperate for a minute so that way we can get like the tones of everything that we need right now. And what I need is for you to cooperate. Well, the brush mainly to cooperate, but yeah, that's what I need right now. Please, can I get a cooperative brush? Alright, yeah, that's looking nice now. That's looking gorgeous. Look at it, beautiful. Looking great, looking gorgeous, looking fantastic. Really turning out to be the way that I'd like it now. Come on now. Alright, there we go.
What do nightmares taste like anyway?
Pepsi.
Thank you for the hydrate there, Cocker. I appreciate it. A bit of caffeine in my system to hopefully just bring my mentality up a little. Will it work? Probably not, but I mean, hey, one can hope. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that work out there really fucking good, yeah. Better do. Come on now. Okay, so far the entirety is kind of looking very nice. Or at least the majority of what we got so far, I should say. Definitely gonna take a minute just to get to the rest though. But holy fuck, we got a lot. We got a lot to get to. We got a lot to get to. Yeah, but so far not bad looking. So far not bad looking. Everything here is looking very nice, very clean, very peachy. Oi. Come on. on Procreate, I see that little blotch of paint that is just not like the rest. Can we cover that up, please? Please, please, please. Thank you. Thank you. By the way, I should actually probably say this. I kind of do apologize if like the music kind of does feel a bit repetitive as of late for like what we've been listening to in terms of like everything whenever we do draw live. It's just I really have been liking to listen to this music whenever I do wake up because it is very nice, and even when I draw, very nice, and it feels like it fits the vibe, you know. This music really do be having a vibe with it, and I feel like it fits with whatever we're doing because like it with the game that is a part of, it makes no sense. At least in terms of with me, because if you know me, I definitely am a bit of a psychotic fucker. And I mean psychotic in the sense of I am very idiotic, where I do not know what I'm doing, where it kind of makes me look like I am just fucking stupid, and I am probably going to be a menace to society. You do you, man. No complaints. Alright, fair. Come on now, Procreate. Work with me. Have this brush just work with me for a little bit here, please, since I go. Come on. Alright, I think... Hold on, I almost forgot about the rest of the hilt over here, the sword hilt or whatever the fuck it is. The thing that holds the sword, the thing that holds it. Actually, no, the hilt is this part of the sword, right? Again, forgive me, it is early and I am still a bit tired. I'm not going to lie, but true. Excuse me. Sorry, I was mentally thinking to myself for a minute about what that's for me to know and for you to, I guess, maybe see you later. What the fuck is this? Are you shitting me? Is this on here? It is on there. Till now. Fucking. Alright, time to paint over this and then give that a redo. It took me till now to realize that. God fucking damn it. Alright. Shrink that down, get it to where it will fit with this. Am I even using the right brush? Just realized that. Am I even using the right brush? Wait, no, I gotta be using this brush. I've been using the wrong brush this whole fucking time. Yeah, well, you know, it fits with this, so I won't fully complain. I'll just go over a couple spots. Or it might be the most prominent. Like around the torso and side shaw. I've been wondering why things have been kind of feeling a little off the brush. Luckily, we have found out the problem, and now we hopefully will not be too much of an issue going forward. Okay, yeah, this is looking like how I want. This is looking like how I want it now. We are getting somewhere. Hopefully, the brush will just not be a pain in my ass sometimes and expose the lines between different color palettes on the character, because that would be a bit of a fucking no. Yeah, I forget about that song from The Boys. It's been a minute since I like really properly watched any of their stuff in a while. That would be kind of a funny thing to do. I should set it up to where I could like have like videos submitted in for like funnies whenever we are doing some art. 'Cause I feel like that would be kind of nice to have, you know, some little funnies to watch that you guys give out while I do some artwork. That sounds like a nice idea, wouldn't it? Probably would be a hassle to figure out, especially since I would have to do it on OBS. So yeah, that might be that would probably take a minute or two, wouldn't it? Alright, real quick. I think it might take a minute and go use the bathroom real fast, so if you always want to stay here, feel free. I'm gonna go step away and use the bathroom, so give me 1 minute. I'm awake now. Very awake. Oh, and we got into a new song too while I was away. Nice. Oh yeah, at least say I am definitely, without a doubt, more awake. Why? That's for me to know and for you to not really find out. Unless you really want to ask a lot of questions, in which case you are very persistent and also a little too curious. Yeah, did you not hear what happened to the cat, buddy? Like they always say, curiosity kills the cat. But what happens if it's like if the cat happens to be human, huh? We really just leaving out all of us out of the equation and just putting in animals instead? Do we really just not care about ourselves at that point? Damn, that's a little too deep of a question. Like, do we really not want to put ourselves in the midst of like what's the word I'm looking for? Metaphors? Do we really not want to put humans into formats of metaphors now? Do we just really just want to be like, yeah, you know what, let's just go with animals? Or even just, if we feel like it, fuck it, random objects. How about this Apple Pencil? Like me, it has a hard time trying to draw every once in a while, but it manages to get the job done. Gotta work with what you got, you know? Actually, no, work has a hard time trying to work how intended, but it can get the job done. That's what I mean. I love Apple and their products, but sometimes they can just be a little too eccentric. Which is nothing wrong with being a little eccentric in many areas. I mean, a lot of people like to be very eccentric. I mean, have you seen my jacket? By that, I mean the hoodie that I wear on streams. Get with the program, people. I'm kidding, obvious. Except for the jacket, it is a little eccentric. Yeah. You can tell that I like this one a little bit too as well. The cave theme is always a good theme to listen to, especially when you hear that fucking yeah. You know you're in for a good fucking time when you hear that yeah. Party. Come on now. Come on there, Roger. Can we just get all these like little spots? I see them back there behind the shading of the black. I know what I'm looking at. I see the lines between each color. You can't hide them from me. I have a very autistic mindset. I have a trained eye in this shit. Come on, oh, come on, we got pop-ups coming up. Holy shit, poo, what the fuck? Do. Come on now. I think it might be because of the fact that it is just a little too strong. Maybe that might be the problem. Either that or I'm just being a little too stupid and I can't figure out the problem myself. Probably the latter. Come on. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna lie, because of this song, and because of the streamer Maximilian dude, I can't help but think of the one meme that he made himself, where it was like the Homer meme where he was like, Bart, I don't want to alarm you, but Capcom presents, and then Bart goes, yeah! Just like, Capcom presents. It is a good meme too, I will say, just like the Homer Simpson and Bart meme, where it's just like, Bart, I don't want to alarm you. Just that in my mindset, I do remember like one other meme that I saw that was just very, that also came from that scene in particular with the Bart, I don't want to alarm you. Come on. This is the shit that I gotta do in order to make sure that this brush works. The Procreate Rapid Tap, that's what this is, baby. Depending on what brush you're using in Procreate, you gotta go ahead and just rapidly do the... Anybody who uses Procreate probably knows what I'm talking about. Any other fellow Procreate artists out there? Yeah, but this one I feel like I just need to kind of like go over a little bit, because the hair itself is just black, so it kind of doesn't really matter much, does it? Oh, hiccup, sorry. You ever think about the term about like certain words whenever it does come to, like, whenever you do them, like, for instance, the word hiccup? Like, obviously a hiccup is to reference just like whenever you do like a internally, you know? But do you ever wonder about like the origin of like where the word came from? Like, for me, I kind of like to imagine like the reason why it's called hiccup is just because whenever people back then would hiccup, it would just mainly be a bunch of hicks that would just like jump up whenever they like have the hiccups. A format of thinking that probably nobody ever thinks. I probably made at least a handful of people think about the term hiccup now and just be like, was it like that? Even if it's not, I kind of like to imagine that that is the case. Just because it's stupid and it's funny, and I love stupid things that are funny. In your body. Come on now. Ooh, that neck crack. Did anybody else hear that? God damn. All right, hold on. Wait, listen to this. This is gonna be my back. You ready? I'm gonna turn up the gain a little bit. Listen to this shit. You ready? Ooh, you hear that? Wait. Ooh. One more. Ooh. God damn. God fucking damn. That was a feeling and a half, to say the least. I'm gonna go over a bunch of these parts that I drew over with the wrong brush and kind of like bring in the brush that I wanted, which is this one that I'm using right now. Come on now. Okay, I have both two fingers on the screen. When I have them on the screen, you allow me to zoom in and out on things that I need to zoom in and out on. Please. And thank you. Alright, anyway. Shake your body. Now, out of curiosity to anybody that's still in chat, I kind of want to actually list off a couple ideas that I've had as of late for like streams and stuff. Right now, though, because of how things are, and because it will definitely be a while before I can get the proper gear to make these possible. But I was kind of thinking later down the line, I kind of wanted to bring back like a karaoke stream. Because I did one a long while back, and I mean a long while back. I kind of want to bring it back a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, I would be able to only like sing a lot of the songs that I know, sadly. Just because like, I don't know like every song out there, but I do know like a good handful to be like, you know what, I could probably do a karaoke stream. Out of curiosity to anybody that may still be in the chat, or when this becomes a VOD later, to anybody that watches this on YouTube, what would you think? That's at least depending on if you even watch through this. I don't know if you will or not, but I mean, hey, if you do, thank you. Yeah, and this is referencing to anybody that watches on YouTube, which, by the way, hi YouTube. VR chat karaoke rooms. Well, not necessarily kind of like going to karaoke rooms. I mean, more or less like, me just in like a random VR chat world, yeah, but me kind of just having like random songs on a playlist that I do know by heart a little bit, and just kind of like sing them out, because I, as of late, have been like really trying to get back into like practicing proper vocals, because I have gotten into the bad habit again of kind of like singing with my throat and not my chest. And I kind of need to like work on that a little bit. I think it would be a good like way to work on it, especially with like my metal singing voice, because I do try to practice that a lot. Just kind of like a little sounds chill. Yeah, I mean, with the songs that I listen to, you would think otherwise. Might even be funny. Yeah. Especially with some of the songs that I know that I think would be a funny way to just like have a lot of fun with it. Because I have mentioned this before a long while back, but I practically know almost every like Guilty Gear Strive song. I say almost because Jacko's is not my personal favorite. I mean, it is a good song, but it's not one that I will listen to all the way. Sings Rap God. The closest you'll ever get to me singing Rap God is maybe Eminem's Monster, and or even his recent song Houdini, and even then that's a little iffy here and there, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I could do it, but it's just a little everywhere. Where it sounds like I'm definitely mostly mumbling this song. Though I will say, when it does come to Eminem's Monster, I would always sing that all the time back in high school, and I would try to do this like one trick with the song that I would try to do personally, just to add on to it a little bit and kind of maybe put in my own personal little touch to it. And that is when it was the middle part, it would just be like, I would kind of go like this, where it's like, how did this hit? Hold on. Okay, yeah, I would be doing like, now I'm much of a poet, but I'm somebody who once told me to seize the moment and don't squander it, because you never know it all could be over tomorrow, so we keep conjuring. Sometimes I wonder where these thoughts spawn from. Yeah, bro, you lose your mind the way you want. I think I'm wandering off down yonder and stopping on the jet fat cauldron, because I need an interventionist to intervene between me and this monster and save me from myself and all this conflict, because of everything that I love's killing me and I can't conquer it. My OCD's clunking me in the head, keep knocking, nobody's home, I'm sleepwalking, I'm just relaying with the voice in my head saying, this is your message, and I'm just friends with a monster. That would be the thing I would always do, just like whenever it came to the part of me just being like, conking me in the head, instead of saying conking, I would just be like, conking me in the head. Just to add like a little extra flair, I guess you could say, you know? Why did I do that? I don't know, ask my autism. That's how it has always been with me, just kind of like add a little extra to it. And even like the part where it's just like the deep voice, I like breathe in and talk while I do that, which in and of itself is a fucking hassle. Even I'd say is kind of a little impressive. It's kind of like one of the only few like quote unquote talents that I kind of have. At least whenever it comes to singing that song in particular. Yeah, that would always be something I would do in high school whenever singing that song in particular. Or more or less rapping, but you know what I mean. Just because I always really wanted to, like, I guess kind of do... Without knowing it, I kind of always wanted to do covers back in high school. But it was always a bit of a hassle because back then, to me, the idea of a cover was not really a concept, at least when I was in high school. So my idea was just to be like, maybe parodies would be a good idea. Because I'm not gonna lie, I used to listen to a lot, and I mean a lot of parodies when I was a kid, dude. A lot of them mainly being Minecraft parodies, and that is no joke. But I mean, hey, as I usually say, to each their own, and as it's always said by other people as well. But even then, I don't really think it would be that... I don't really think it's that big of an issue or problem or anything like that. More or less a personal taste. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, I am so sorry. Hold on one second. I had a lot of phlegm built up. That is also one problem with that I kind of feel like would happen is just like random phlegm just kind of like just being like, hey buddy, guess what? You gotta go ahead and breathe in through your nose for a second, then all of a sudden... And I haven't done a karaoke stream in a very long while, only just because, like, last time I did it, I will admit, in my eyes personally, it felt very scuffed the first time I did it. Okay, hold on, I got an idea. You know, that is... Oh fuck, I'm hitting on the wrong layer, aren't I? Yeah, I was for the most part. Damn it. Sings the Hellsinger soundtrack. I would if I knew the song. I would if I knew the songs. But I'm not gonna lie, as of late, I've also been trying to like practice songs where it's kind of like I kind of can get like a bit of a high pitch kind of going, you know? And I mean that in the sense of like songs where my vocal range definitely varies, you know? Also, thoughts on the upcoming Doom Dark Ages game. I will admit, I barely looked into it much. I do know that, I will say, from what I have seen from previous trailers and shit, I do think it does look really good. Just that right now I am kind of like not really focusing up on like playing any sort of Doom game at the moment because I already have like a plethora of other games that I kind of need to get out of the way. But from what I've seen, it does look pretty cool. But the only thing I will say that it kind of does feel a little unfortunate is the person who is making the music, and it's not Mick Gordon. That is the one thing I kind of find a little unfortunate. But I mean, hey, it's not to say that I don't think that the new artist will do a bad job or anything. I feel like I feel like they'll probably do a good job. But I guess only time will tell as people start to play it. Which, by the way, did that game come out already, or is it like still in the process of being developed at the moment? I have no idea. I know not if that is even the case. Still in process? Okay. Actually, wait, I could look on Steam real quick and just find out, because it was advertising it earlier. Or I could probably go to like Bethesda's thing on here and like find it. Yeah, I might need to find it. I think it drops the 14th and it is the 17th, so in about 7 days. Yeah, as much as I would definitely love to like give Doom Dark Ages a try, I just kind of want to get other games out of the way before I even think about wanting to play that. And even then, I kind of would like to, because I did try it a long while back, just on my own personal time, I would like to try Doom 2016 before getting into Doom Dark Ages, and maybe even Doom Eternal. But even then, it kind of would probably depend on how I feel with Doom 2016. Just thinking about it, I might delete my save files on that and kind of like start from scratch again, like how I have with a couple games recently. Eternal takes place after 2016. Yeah, I do know that Doom Eternal is after 2016. Is after 2016. Is it considered a reboot or remake? Either way, I do know that it takes place after that one, but kind of would like to try that variant first before even getting into Eternal. And if I feel, and depending on how I feel about both, I'll be like, yeah, you know what, I think I'd go for Dark Ages. Dark Ages is before both. Damn. So it's a prequel. That is crazy. Forgive me, I was also looking at like some of the other games that I have up on my wish list, just being like, games are available currently. But then I remembered, wait, no, I can't be doing that. I gotta save my cash, even despite the fact that some of them could be like $2 or $3 right now. I must be in the mindset of keeping my money safe. I gotta unlock my inner Mr. Krabs. Yeah, I say it's sounding like plankton a little bit. Money, 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 money. I'm sorry. Whenever I do see that, I always just have to think, you know what? That deserves just to have like the crabs dying sound effects, you know? Like, you know exactly, do you know the videos I'm talking about? I think those videos are hilarious. Can't say I do. Oh, dude, I'm gonna have to send you some of those videos later, Conquer, because goddamn. Despite the fact of them being a little morbid, they are kind of funny, especially when you put the sound effect over them. I'll bet, yep. Yeah, I say we're looking pretty good here. Right now, I think I might need to go into here and do a bit of shading around here. Actually, no, we'll start with the cape first. Bring this down quite a bit, make this a little larger. Formulate it in like this, so that way shadowing kind of looks a little natural. The Meat Canyon SpongeBob was morbid. I don't believe I saw that one, I'm not gonna lie. And if I had, it's been a while. I think I might know which one you're talking about, though. Again, it's been a minute, so I can't say that I fully remember. Like, you know, I can, even though it's been a minute, I can already tell that I could just hear the Sponge Boy me Bob. Come here. This is always very morbid with that stuff like that, you know? Which, not to say that there's anything wrong with that. Comedy's comedy in any sort of way you want. But I could just imagine it being like a Bugs Bunny sort of situation where it's just like, you got a tight sponge pussy on you, do you? Sponge Boy me Bob, come over here. I need me some of that sponge pussy. Sponge Boy me Bob, you smell nice and good. That would be something you would put in an animation. Alright, so far this is looking very nice. Let me get in here a bit, shrink this down. You go down a little bit more to make some possible wrinkles kind of like pop a little bit more. Make it pop and get this bitch popping. Make it like popping. God damn it, hold on. Not looking, not bad at all right now. I need to definitely adjust it a little bit here. Go back down to pure black. I reckon this is looking very nice. What would you guys say? Would you say this is looking good so far? I think it's looking beautiful.
That looks party.
You know, like a little, gonna put in a little bit of a shading there in the bottom of the head. Actually, that looks like too big of a too big of a shading. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Looks a lot better. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, that's some good shading technique I just did. Sorry, it's just that I never really am that great with shading a lot of the time, and the only time I ever really am good with shading is with pen and pencil and paper. Doing it digitally is a bit of a hassle for me. Just a little bit though, not a lot. I'm gonna put in some random strokes of paint. Just give it a little extra texture, because why not? Yeah, that looks fucking good. I'm not gonna lie, my boy be looking pretty dapper there. Looking like a dapper gentleman. I'm gonna add a few layers just in case they're gonna be necessary, especially with the fact that I'm gonna need to put in a glowing effect behind him, because he does have a bit of a glowing, sparkling, sort of mystical effect on him. Luckily, I know the perfect brush that I could use later, but for now, I need to focus on the large glow, which is a very bright green. Well, more of a tealish green, but I mean, who's complaining, right? Wait, actually, hold on. Before I do that, I need to focus up a little bit on this area. I forgot that I forgot he's wearing a cape that is going over his shoulders a bit. That would be a smart idea, wouldn't it? Yeah, I forgot that the cape is a different layer. I was trying to get like both. I was trying to get both the texture on the shirt and the cape, but then I realized, oh yeah, they're on their own separate layers. Come on now. Alright, there we go. Yeah, this be looking mighty fine, yeah? You better put a little bit of texture onto the little sword holster. We're just gonna call it the sword holster just because I have no idea what those are actually called. If that is what it's called, then I mean, hey, I'll shut up now. Add a little bit of stuff onto the brush here too, to accentuate it a little bit. Why that actually kind of make it look like it's like hand painted on there? Not hand drawn, hand painted. Get a bit of a small light shadow around the little tie there, because you do have a little bit of a tie up of a string on there. Oh boy, what was that? Oh boy, I see that on the lines. Don't think I don't. Don't think I don't, Procreate. I see what you're trying to hide from me. You silly bastard program, you. You think I don't have keen eyes of sight? You're wrong. I am autistic. I see everything. Okay, now for some extra texture on the upper part of the cape here. And I forgot, hold on 1 second. Enlarge it a little bit and then dark pad it up. A little extra texture for around the leaves there. I reckon this is actually looking pretty fucking good too. I forgot I'm on the wrong layer. Blend it up even more so that way it's not really that noticeable. Adding this onto him just to possibly give in a little extra texture. Will it work? I don't know. Maybe. I kinda think it kind of looks nice. I feel like there's a bit of texture that is not very noticeable, but kind of noticeable. Alright, yeah. I think we got it good enough. Yeah, he be looking fucking, he be looking fly as hell. Alright. From what I can gather with the images that I'm seeing on the side here, because I got like Google open with some Issoon arts and references. From what I can tell, definitely going to need to go for something a little bit more on the darker teal side of things, if I can even find a good one that will work. So I'm going off of the references of how you see him when he's small and how you see him when you become small and around the same size as Issoon himself. Your boy, he's talking. Yeah, I think for what I might do, I'm gonna get an outline first of what I want to draw. This is gonna be a big circle. Gonna be a big circle. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a big circle. Reference that so that way I can just shebang. And I know it's not exactly a circle, but it's kind of close to what I need. So I think I might actually make that a little lighter because. Whee! I'm kind of eyeballing one thing that I'm using as a reference. Actually, hold on. Idea had, hold on. Doing this so that way I could do this, which is perfect. And now I can do this and get the outer edge of everything now. Erase that because that's going to be very irrelevant. Alright. This is the factory stage. I forgot about the factory stage. Okay, now for the outline of what I want to try getting a little. Oh, that's the eraser. I should probably remove Issoon real fast so that way I can actually see what I'm doing. And I should probably make this just a little larger because that is not looking that great. There we go. That's what I want. Yeah. Kind of actually, real quick, actually, kind of going back to like the karaoke question earlier. Reason why I bring that up is because, as I said, I haven't done one in a long while. Like I do, funny enough, still have like my first karaoke stream up on my YouTube, which if anybody wants to check that out in my about, my YouTube's in my about section. You're gonna have to scroll back a whiles away, like way before I even became Star MBH. But basically, I had one random karaoke stream just because I felt like doing it. And after that, I never felt like doing it again. But as of late, I'm just kind of like, you know what, maybe. But I'm not gonna lie, I would like to do it in specifically in VR, just because it would feel, to me, I feel like it would be a little bit more comfortable instead of like how I did it the first time, which was like at my desk, just sitting down singing these songs, which just felt off. I don't know why, it just felt off for some reason. And I would like to try to do it in VR chat, but as I said before on the previous stream, the wire, or at least like the main wire that goes from the headset to my PC, sadly do be a bit broken at the moment, so I do need to get a replacement for that. So it would definitely be a while before I could ever really think about doing a proper karaoke stream. But that is something that I hope to do later in the future. Which is why I kind of like... And that's kind of the reason why I say, like, later down the line we could probably do, like, a karaoke stream. Only just because it's, like... As I said, my head is going to be a while before I can even use my headset. So maybe something to do later down the line if y'all might be interested in. Just that right now, I also need to kind of like really work on other things that I kind of want to make for like the community as well. At least my community, I should probably actually say. It's just because I have had like a... I have had like a Discord in the works. It's just that I haven't been able to like work on it properly as of late. At least a public Discord. So I haven't been able to like really work on that in a hot minute. But maybe hopefully as time passes I could work on it a little bit more, and maybe we could have a lot more community-based events as time passes, you know? Who knows? It's only for time to tell and for me to decide, I guess. Okay. Okay. Brush is a little too big, maybe. Forgive me, just kind of like focusing up a little bit on painting this up, making sure it looks good. Yeah, that actually looks pretty fucking good. For like an attempt at making this man look shiny. Nice. Alright. And I say we get some proper sparkles in there now too. Might want to make that its own layer though. Hold on. Might need to brighten her up a bit. Yeah, let's see how it all looks together. God damn, that's looking nice. That look, oh man, hold on, can we just... Yeah, this is coming together really well. This is coming together really well. Oh, really well. Man. I'm sorry, I just like, I was just admiring this for a minute just because like, I'm kind of having a moment of self-realization. I'm just like, man, I really have come a long way as an artist, huh? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm almost about to tear up with how much progress I've made over the years. You really do see a difference in like your stuff, because I'm not gonna lie, I was like looking at like some of my stuff from high school, and while it doesn't look bad, I definitely made some realizations of, you know what, I really have made a lot of progress. and you know what, I'm proud of myself for definitely making as much progress as I have. And I'm not gonna lie, me saying that even for myself is a rare commodity. I'm not gonna lie, me just say that I'm just proud of the progress I've made. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with this. I at least say I'm proud of myself right now. I'm glad I could do this. I'm happy with being able to do this, man. I really am. It looks so good too. I want to give it like at least like a bit of idea of like how I like have been like viewing my art as of late, which I kind of would like to give advice for anybody that is also doing some formats of art. I kind of been just like looking at my stuff, not through my own eyes, like as me creating it. I see it through the perspective of just like, what would other people think? And honestly, it's been a lot more healthier, and I will say I have definitely been making a lot of progress, and I'm very happy with what I've been doing. I know it might make me sound like an egotistical fucker, but I mean, give me a minute, right? I rarely ever give myself just like I rarely ever give myself some credit, dude. Like yeah, it does look pretty good. I had to give it like one more little tap of some sparkles behind this, and yeah, it looks great. The only thing that we gotta do now is deal with these three heads of this one big ass motherfucker. Which, considering how these guys have changed over time and how it's looking, I can tell you right now, we definitely got a lot of progress to make. But for now, I think that might do it for the stream. Well, just because A, we have been at this for about a little over an hour and a half, almost an hour and 45 minutes, and I'm not gonna lie with you, I need to use the bathroom again. So, I'm gonna take this as a moment to just be like, yeah, I think now's a good time to call it. So that is what we shall do, and we shall go ahead and raid out. Now, hold on one second. Gotta go ahead and put the raid message in. Okay. Now we do a little bit of a beep, bop, boom. Then a little copy and paste, and then a proper copy and boom. All right, so to anybody that is in the chat and wants to participate in the raid, feel free to copy paste that message I just put into the chat. If you do not have the emotes, feel free to either A, use your own, or B, some others that you like to use. Anyway, let's find somebody to raid out to, shall we? Immediately I'm seeing this one person right here. They currently are playing some War Thunder, so why not shoot it on over their way, Their name is Lightning Lance. So let's shoot it on over to Lightning Lance, shall we? Lightning Lance, there they are. Alright, and then, boom. Alright, this was a lot of fun. We have made a lot of progress already so far, and I'm happy with where we're going. The next time, which will actually be later tonight, we will continue to work on this, and we shall try to make some progress with the dragon. I forgot his name. I was like, Orochi. We'll make some progress with Orochi later tonight, and then we will move forward with coloring and all sorts of stuff. Just that right now, it's about time that I take a bit of a minute to myself, get some, do a lot of personal abuse, and use the bathroom and all that type of stuff in between. But yeah, I believe with all that being said and done though, thank you to everybody who's joined me this morning. I really do deeply appreciate it. And for anybody that has stopped by to say hi and or look for a bit, I appreciate all of y'all as well. As always, it means a lot you take some time to see this dumbass who smiles on your screen for no reason whatsoever. But yeah, I do deeply appreciate it. And again, thank you to anybody that's joined along for the morning. It has been a lot of fun, and I really have been enjoying these morning streams, even despite the fact of how unenthusiastic I am about it in the beginning, but it's whatever. But yeah, thank you again, and until next time, I'm Star, and I will see you all later. I am signing out for now. Bye!